Come on, guys, we gotta stay awake. This is so interesting. What happened next, Mrs. Hall?
Yeah, come on, guys, just stay awake. I'm not tired at all.
Whoa, where am I? You're in Canada! What? Canada? Mallory, you're here too? Yeah. Canada? Emily?
Wait, what's going on?
I have some shirts. Here, you get one, and you get one, and you get one. Canada! Canada? Allow me. I am the ghost of Canadian women's past of how they got their civil rights.
Huh?
Or for short, CWPOHTGTCR. Oh! I get it now. Yes, I'm here to teach you about civil rights, women's history in Canada. Where would you like to go?
Oh, I've always wanted to know what it was like for Canadian women before they got their rights.
Great, let's go. Allons-y.
Whoa, is this like Canada or something?
Yes, Canada before women got their civil rights.
Wow, so what was it like for them here?
Unmarried women could own property, but once married, it went to their husband. They're expected to raise children, tend the house, livestock, garden, fruits and vegetables, cook, laundry, clothing for their kids.
Wait, but what they couldn't do was vote!
Wait, how'd you know that?
I think Miss Hall is speaking to me, like, through my dreams.
Whoa, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Attitude towards women also were reflected in the newspaper and the media. So, they were shown as like housewives and stuff, like only that kind of stuff. Whoa, that must be Miss Hall too.
Wow. You're right.
So, like, when did like things pick up for Canadian women?
Great question. Let's go find out. Allons-y.
Where are we now?
1893, the foundation of the National Council of Women in Canada.
What's that?
It works to get social rights for women and children in Canada, eh?
The NCWC was created by Lady Aberdeen, who was also its first president, and their goal is to get women's views presented and debated to avoid the overriding male authority. Thanks, Miss Hall.
Wow, I wonder what great accomplishments they had.
Wow, you see, they also started the Canadian Young Women's Christian Association and the Women's Temperance Union.
Uh-huh. What else are you guys curious about? Because I'm supposed to be teaching you, you know.
Well, I've always wondered...
Great idea! Let's go! Allons-y!
Wait, I didn't even say where I wanted to go.
Anyways, welcome to 1916, the year women were granted the right to vote in Manitoba.
Only in Manitoba?
Yes. Eventually, other provinces were allowed women to vote also, such as Saskatchewan, Alberta, only a few months later. However, it was
Quebec, which was the last province to allow the women's vote, and this was in 1940.
Wait, in America, women got the right to vote in 1920. Why did it take 20 more years for women to vote in Canada?
Yes, in Canada, it's a little more complicated than just a federal addition to the Constitution. Because
Canada is broken up into provinces, not states with federal laws. If you think about it, Canada actually had the right before us, if you only count for Manitoba.
Well, how come it took so long from 1917 to 1940 for them to get suffrage in all of Canada?
Because Canadian women worked
we
their
have
way
to go
up.
there.
With the help of the NCWC, women were able to be involved in municipal councils and school board elections. This may not seem like much, but Canadian women knew how to get things done. Yeah.
And if you think 1917 to 1940 is a long time, you should think about the first woman to initiate this on a professional level, Dr. Emily Howard Stowe. In 1889, she was the first president of the Dominion Women's Enfranchisement Association. This made women's suffrage a provincial issue.
also, many provinces were against women's suffrage because of stereotypes of what they were made to do and their place in the world.
So that's why it took so long! Provinces could refuse to succeed at the enfranchisement of women. In British Columbia, it took countless bills and petitions, and the question was even proposed in a referendum of the electors in 1916, which ultimately led to their acceptance.
I never knew how much Canadian women had to get through.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
I want to learn more. Take us to the early 2000s.
No, you've learned enough. Now it's time for you to wake up.
Wake up? Wait, what?
2 plus 5 equals... Oh,
Guys, we slept all the way to math.
what? I love math!
Done! I love history!
Yay!
Oh, history!
One, two, three.
Dang it, Emily!
Okay, don't laugh.
Okay.
Don't laugh. Just do it like straight face.
I can't. I have to smile. This is so ridiculous.
Allow me.
3, 2, 1.
Allow me. I'm the ghost of Canadian women's past and how they got their civil rights. Allons-y.
Have you
So what was it like for them?
Unmarried women could. Unmarried women could own property.
Canada or something?
Yes, Canada before women got their civil rights.
Shut up, so loud. 1, 2, 3.
Great question. Let's go find out. Allons-y.
Great one! Good enough. Where are we now?
In 19...
You didn't even say the right year. Where are we now?
1893, the foundation of the National Council of Women in Canada.
What's that?
Sorry, I was Danny's line. I was like, Danny, you're gonna go.
Okay. Oh, dang it.
I'm sorry, one more time. One,
I didn't do it.
3.
I really like I just be the
Okay, but we gotta do this. Let's go.
me at the end. I didn't jump.
Ready, one. Ready. I'm supposed to be teaching you,
Well, I've always wondered.
Great idea. Let's go.
You're like a superhero.
Saskatchewan, Alberta, only a few months later. However, it was Quebec. Quebec, which is the last province to allow the legal only count for
Well, how come it took so long from 1917 to 1940 for them to get suffrage in all of Canada?
because
It's like a train wreck.
you're gonna have to edit this thing out. Because Canadian women worked for Dominion Women's Enterprise Association. We're done. And Franchise Association. This made